Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to talk about string concatenation, indexing, and slicing in Python. But before we start, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe and hit the like and notification bell so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. Let's begin. String concatenation is simply adding strings together. You may use the plus sign or comma to concatenate strings in Python. For example, if we assign strings to the variables, let's say a equals the string Python, then b equals the string programming, and then c equals the string is, and then d equals the string fun. Okay, and then if we want to print a plus b plus c plus d and then run it, we can get Python programming is fun. Notice that there's no space between the words. We can put spaces by adding space at the end of each string assigned to the variables a, b, and c. Another way of concatenating strings in Python is by the use of comma instead of the plus sign. So when we copy this, and then we remove the spaces that we put, and then we can change the plus signs with comma, then run it, we will get Python programming is fun. Notice that when we use the commas instead of the plus sign, space is automatically inserted between the strings being concatenated. That's the difference between the two methods. String indexing is the process of accessing a character of a string using its numeric position. Indexing is zero-based, meaning the first character has an index position of 0, the second character has an index position of 1, and so on. Let's say we have the string s equals the string lorem ipsum. The space is also counted as a character, therefore it also has an index position. If we check the length of the string s, we will get 11 including the space. Because indexing starts with 0, the characters of the string s will have an index positions of 0 to 10, like so. To get hold of the character using indexing, we follow the following syntax. String name followed by a pair of square brackets, and inside the square brackets, we put the index number of the character that we want to get hold of. For example, if we want to get hold of the character p, we can type s pair of square brackets and then 7 and then run it. If we type s square bracket 4, we should get the letter m. Negative indexing is simply counting the index positions of the characters in the string, starting from the end of the string. But instead of 0, the index number starts with -1, -2, and so on, like so. This is useful when we want to get hold of the last character of a string, especially of a long string without knowing its index number. For example, if we have the string s equals the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. If we want to get the letter g using the normal indexing method, we would need to combine len function with indexing. So if we want to get letter g, it will be s and then s minus 1. When we run it, we will get the letter g. Using negative indexing, we can simply type s square brackets -1 and then run it. We will get the same letter g. Slicing is a generalized form of indexing that returns a section of the string, also called a substring, instead of just an item or a character. The syntax for slicing is as follows. S, a pair of square brackets, I, colon, J, colon, K. S is the name of the string. I is the lower bound, which is inclusive. J is the upper bound, which is non-inclusive. And K is the step, which allows for skipping items or reversing order. If we have the string S equals A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, if we type S square brackets 2 colon 5, this means that we are fetching the items from index 2, which is the letter C, up to but not including the item on index 5, because the upper bound is non-inclusive. Notice also that we do not have the third value in the syntax, which means the step is the default value, which is +1. When we run this, we will get CDE. When we omit the value of the upper bound, J, so when we copy this, and then we remove the value of the upper bound, we are fetching the items from index position 2 all the way to the end. When we run this, we should get CDE, FG, HI, K. When we omit the value of the lower bound, let's say, copy this again, and then we omit the value of the lower bound, but we put the upper bound back, we are fetching the items starting from the index position 0 up to but not including the item at index position 5. Therefore, when we run this, we shall get A, B, C, D, E. When we change the value of the upper bound to -1, let's say copy this again, and then change this to -1, we are fetching the items from index position 0 up to but not including the last item. So when we run this, we will get A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, not including K. When both the lower bound and the upper bound values are omitted, it fetches all the items, thus making a top-level copy of the string. When we run this, say we copy this, and then remove. So we get a copy of the string, which is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Lastly, when we give a step value, let's say 2, let's say for example S square brackets 2 colon 10 colon 2, it fetches every other item from index 2 up to index 9. When we run this, we will get CEGI. And that's it for today's video. If you like it, please feel free to share. And please support my channel by clicking the subscribe button and hit the like and notification bell. Thank you very much and God bless.